Hey everyone, I'm Vic.
And I'm Gabby.
And we just went on an awesome 7-day trip.
We want to share some footage with you, as well as some information that helped us plan our adventure and to help you plan your next one.
Let's get to it.
As we begin our approach, please make sure that all seats are in the upright position, ready to put away.
She said it would be a quick, easy jaunt. Does this look like a jaunt to you?
So on the first day of our trip, we went to Bryce Canyon National Park. When we were there, we hiked the Queen's Garden and the Navajo Loop Trail, which is approximately 3 miles. We found that it was best to start at Sunrise Point, and we recommend that you bring sneakers because there's a lot of hills and switchbacks.
But when you are on the trail, there's a lot of fun archways to walk through and different winding paths that lead to a lot of beautiful views. And if you don't feel like hiking for some reason, that's alright. You can drive up to a parking lot and it's just a quick jaunt down the road and you're right there.
Hiking in a dress is no joke.
All right, so we just finished a hike in Bryce Canyon. It was a really good time and we're pretty tired after that.
It was strenuous here and there, but absolutely worth it. Beautiful formations, fascinating white stripe throughout the whole canyon, and just a lot of bright, vibrant colors.
On the second day of our trip, we visited Zion National Park. Absolutely beautiful park. There's canyons on all sides. We recommend that if you visit the park during the quarantine, that you check the website and get there early. We got there at 7:30 and the scenic drive was already closed.
So we got to Observation Point, the parking lot, at 8:30 in the morning, and then by the time we got back around noon, the parking lot was totally full. So that being said, again, get up early, get out there because it's worth it, and make sure you get a parking spot.
And if you are planning to go, the original hike that's through the park is actually closed right now because of a rock slide. So the way that we had to go through was the East Mesa Trailhead to Observation Point. And the way that we did that was we just typed it into our GPS. If you type in East Mesa Trailhead / Observation Point Trailhead, that'll take you right to the trailhead.
I'm tired. Sweaty.
It's hot and moist.
Thirsty.
Vlogging makes you moist and
Cameras are heavy.
hot. She's carrying all the cameras. I carry the logistical gear. That's water and snacks.
Right, so today we hiked to Observation Point using the East Mesa Trailhead. As you can see behind us, this is the Observation Point overlook. Very gorgeous. You're definitely really high up here. If you can see down there, Angel's Landing is right there. So we're pretty high up. It was an awesome hike. And
About 6.7 miles. It was an out and back trail. Like she said, we had the place to ourselves, so it was really easy. Not a lot of foot traffic. Didn't really gain any elevation, so we went down in elevation to get out to the point, and then now on our way back, after our fun little photo shoot, we're gonna have to gain elevation again and work a little harder, but absolutely worth it. Well, we just finished what we will call the drive, aka we were 4x4 in this here 4-door sedan, hybrid, mind you, and I think it went very well. They handled the car like a dream, although I could tell she wanted to throw up the whole time. She's a champ.
I wouldn't say throw up, I would say it was just very anxiety provoking. So if you're planning on doing it, don't change your whole plans and pay a whole lot extra to get a 4x4 vehicle or something that's like higher up. But if you're going to do it, just know that there's going to be some anxiety there.
But in all seriousness, the road had some very deep grooves, so drive with caution.
Driving into Lake Tahoe, you can tell it's very well established. There are plenty of places to eat, sleep, and even buy something you may have forgotten.
And when you go, make sure that you bring sunscreen
And use it.
All we need is love. Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night. Just let me feel you close. Come surround me. Don't ever let me go. Come surround me. Just let me feel you close. Slowly, but don't wait for too long. Just hold me. We're right where we belong. Don't know what you need, but I got what you want, babe. We don't have to leave.
Alive. Barely.
Yosemite is a very large park. If you want to visit the park, make sure that you have a plan. This way you won't get lost, and this way you can do all the things that you intended to do. There's a lot of one-way roads in the park, which can make it difficult to travel throughout the park.
We highly recommend you check out Glacier Point because of its panoramic views. You can take up a hike if you want to get there, which is titled the 4-mile hike.
Which actually is 9 miles.
So if you are exhausted like we were and you don't feel like hiking 9 miles, that's totally alright because there's a parking lot you can drive right up to and just walk out to the observation point. Driving a rental into San Francisco, make sure you understand the company's toll policy because anytime you go into San Fran, you're gonna hit some tolls and you'll save yourself a big load of trouble if you just know ahead of time.
Absolutely. If you're planning on specifically going to the Golden Gate Bridge, we recommend that you go to the Battery Spencer Overlook. This is going to be the highest overlook, and it overlooks the bridge perfectly. You can see every aspect of it. It's just a great view. So we recommend going there. If you are planning to go there, type into your GPS Battery Ridge rather than Battery Spencer because Battery Spencer is going to take you to literally bumfuck nowhere.
Look at this lovely couple enjoying the Golden Gate Bridge. Wow, that's nice. But it isn't always so easy looking this cute. Sometimes your hair has a mind of its own and it just attacks whatever it feels like, but that's alright. Just recognize that sometimes the weather up there can get a little crazy and it's usually really windy. So just be flexible and you'll have a great time.
City lights, keep
gonna go from Northern California to Southern California, we highly recommend you take Highway 1 because it's a beautiful drive. There's a lot of winding bends, and not only that, but there's the ocean view the entire time.
There's Bixby Bridge, which is a great stop, and there's also several waterfalls and coves, which we definitely recommend stopping at and maybe having a picnic or just enjoying some company.
silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do that fandango? Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, Galileo,
Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity.
Signing up to Lost Goofy.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons.
And also, make some comments below with recommendations with what you want to see and what you liked about this one.
I'm Vic.
And I'm Gabby.
What's your next adventure?